is CNN Breaking News.
This just in. We have breaking news for you. Just this morning, there have been reports of a skirmish at the local Animal Farm. Animal Farm was, just a few months ago, the site of the first known coup by animals for leadership of a farm from humans. That's right, your average animals, pigs, horses, cows, doges, planned out a rebellion in secrecy under the alleged leadership of a very successful and resourceful pig named Snowball. They managed to chase out their owner, Mr. Jones, maintaining independent control of the farm ever since. But now, we have reports of an unsuccessful attempt by Mr. Jones and his farmhands to retake ownership of the farm. We have footage from a witness who observed the battle and managed to capture the events that unfolded with his Nokia N-Gage. What you're about to view contains material that could be graphic or not suitable for children. Viewer discretion is advised. Over here, it's possible to see that the birds are heroically trying to fight off the instigators of the attack. Next, you see the humans opening fire and assaulting helpless, innocent animals. After the first death, the animals realized that the humans would stop at nothing, even if it meant killing them all. Reluctantly fighting back, the animals managed to valiantly drive away the offended humans. Undercover Panda Shu is at Animal Farm right now with more for you this morning. Good morning, Panda Shu.
Good morning, Srila. That's right, Animal Farm was just the site of a brutal battle between newly independent animals and their former owners. Mr. Jones and his men tried to regain control of Animal Farm earlier today. All of them attacked with sticks, except for Mr. Jones, who was armed with a gun. However, the human efforts were futile. Animal Farm swiftly stopped the approaching forces. The animals put up a fierce fight and emerged victorious, but not without loss. A sheep was shot and killed, and leader Snowball sustained notable injuries. While Snowball and Animal Farm were recovering, the human dictators faced a deafening blow, both to their physical strength and morale. So with us right here is a curious pig who calls himself one of the main leaders of this new community, and we want to know what he thinks about what has happened. So Snowball, many of our viewers back home are curious about what sparked this little rebellion. What made you and your fellow animals strive to become autonomous?
I think a better question would have been, why would we not want to become autonomous? Previously, under Jones's guidance, we worked long, arduous hours with little more than meager sustenance in return. We did all the work on the farm while Jones and his lackeys sat around drinking beer, yet they were the ones who took all the profits for themselves. In addition, Jones frequently took our children and either sold them or killed them and then sold them. If this were happening to human children, imagine the outroar that would have occurred. So why is there nothing similar being done for us? Once again I ask, why should we not have rebelled against Mr. Jones?
So you bring up some pretty good points, except humans, like me, are curious. How exactly did you manage to pull off such an effective revolt?
Well, we borrowed some strategies from the famous tactician Julius Caesar himself. We used the strategies to elegantly defeat the humans with their own tactics. Also, as animals are a lot smarter than you humans give us credit for, it would be wise to underestimate us. In addition, Jones himself was not one of the smartest humanity had to offer. It probably would have been harder to steal candy from a sleeping infant than it was to steal Animal Farm from under his drunken behind.
So interesting. Well, that's some interesting insight from the exalted leader of this revolution himself, Snowball. However, we've interviewed some other animals who participated in this battle about their thoughts on what has happened. Srila back at the studio will play those for you now.
Before comrades Napoleon and Snowball, Mr. Jones, life was very bad, but now life is really good. See, I even know the alphabet. A, B, A. What comes next?
Humans have been eating our flesh for so long. Now it's finally time for us to eat human flesh. I hear it's very delicious and very atrocious.
We were just minding our own business when Jones came and attacked us. I don't even know why he would do that. We were taking care of his farm better than he ever was. Just don't understand anymore.
My friend was just standing there and he got killed by a human's microwave gun. Isn't this unethical? 4 legs good, 2 legs bad.
I don't know what all the fuss is about. These crazy humans attacked us, and we fought back. We won. But I don't see it is any sort of victory, more of a twist of fate. Either side could have been the victors, but this time it happened to be us. Whatever.
Well, that's all the time we have on the field. Thank you for your extensive coverage, Panda Shoe. Joins us now is International President of the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, PETA, Ingrid Newkirk. So, Ingrid, are you there?
Yes, hello.
Good morning, Ingrid. So tell us, what do you think of the recent events happening at Animal Farm now?
Well, I don't think it was all that surprising. I mean, think about it. Animals have always been mistreated and exploited. But that's why we're here. PETA would not be around, would not be necessary if that were not the case. When anyone, human or animal, is oppressed, they will seek freedom. And it's only a matter of time before they are able to get the freedom they desire so much. So animal abusers, beware. They're coming for you. Ho, 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 ho.
So you obviously support what's going on given, well, you're the president of PETA. But what implications will this have on the future?
That's a good question. I think Animal Farm is the first of a strong trend of animal revolutions that will reshape the way our society works. It's only a matter of time before other animals realize their innate strengths and overthrow their human overlords. It's only a matter of time before we see the dawn of a new era, when humans become subject to the whims of animals. Societal roles will reverse, just as the Earth's poles will reverse by the end of 2013 according to the Mayan calendar. Mwah ha ha.
Oh, okay, thank you, Ingrid. I thank Ingrid for joining us today. Well, the story has been both interesting and amusing surprises. So let's move on to something more mundane. Now on to the daily weather report.
Oh, right. Well, there seems to be a forecast for a heavy dose of freedom concentrated around a place called Animal Farm, with showers of oppression over Mr. Frederick's farm.